The day has finally arrived. I warned you not to get emotionally attached to the fungi. You have to treat them as your pawns. But it seems like you haven't changed one bit. In which case, this match will be a—
Yeah! When we send Bongo Head and buddies into action, it's like clockwork, and we ain't about to stop—
Time to show you how a real beast tamer fights.
Let's use Galaxify Water Bubble!
It's time. Torch them all! Don't worry, Pyro One. They're about to reach their limit. Pyro One, why did you hold back?
Don't blame Pyro One, Hania, and don't force yourself to do something you don't want to. You started having second thoughts when you never met a well-matched opponent until you fought Miko, and now us had you. So you never had to put Pyro One or any of your other fungi in. When you saw one of your fungi get injured for the first time, you realized—
Compassion? You really think I feel any—
Hania, you grew up listening, but that doesn't mean we fight off fierce fungi all the time. And we always used to think of them as monsters, too. The whole reason we but after meeting Bongo Head, we realized that if you just give them some time and treat them well, the gentler fungi will get to know you and treat you like their friend. At the very least, treat fungi like they're on your side. Not as your pawns, and certainly not as your enemy. Please.
Enough! Don't patronize me, in case you—
Alright, use Super Splash to the face and defeat Hania once and for all!
Pyro One, release the explosion! Give it your all, Pyro One! Show them what you're truly made of! I failed. Just before the most important— You two. You were the only ones who could stop me. But how when your mindset is so childish?
Hania, as we agreed, you have. But let's put that aside for now. Can we bring Pyro 1 along for the.
Pyro 1? You wanna.
Yep. We want to pass the ultimate trial with everyone's fungi side by side. Bongo Head, we looked through your notebook that day after wisdom orbs come with health risks to some people. This tournament shouldn't have been promoted so widely, and there are limits to how closely fungi and humans. However, by making constant improvements to the wisdom orb and using it for friendly communication with the fungi.
Fine, if that's what you want. I lost, so I don't get to call the shots.
Cheer up, Hania. I'm sure you mean a lot to Pyro 1. We have more. That's right. You'll see things differently after you know this.
I just had to say, what a magnificent duel. A battle between competing philosophies, as well as a showdown between...
Alhingen? What are you...
Why, I'm here to witness the final duel, and the winners come now. Traveler, Paimon, it's time.
What's going on here? Why are the Fatui everywhere? Alhingen, the arena's been taken over by bad guys. We'll deal with them. Get yourself to safety. Wait a second. Where is the exit?
The Traveler is correct. Nothing gets past you, does it? In which case, I presume...
Wait, this is all wrong. Isn't this the ultimate trial? Cautelia's supposed to be the villain. He was just using this...
Not far off. You're right, so I bought his loyalty and organized this tournament to expand the reach of his technology. Though I must say...
So, you aren't being fooled. Oh, now Paimon's mad. So much for warning you about Cautelia.
Oh, look at you. I've got...
Whirly, what's Zara? Pyro 1? What's going on?
Cautelia added a handy little back door in the wisdom orbs. As soon as I send the command, all fungi under their control...
So, this whole tournament, it was just an elaborate ploy to get other people to capture fungi.
Very impressive. You hit all the key notes there. I hold the tournament. My accomplishments will eclipse those of my other comrades. And then, my dear... But now, getting rid of you would be doing a major service for all the Fatui. From the foot soul, I'll just say it was a tragic accident. You placed... Once this domain's sealed off, no one will ever find you. I'll have... After that, I'll invest even more into this tournament in the name of honoring your...
You selfish, double-crashing mon... Paimon's heard just about enough from you, miss. What are we gonna do? You don't have any weapons on you, and our shroom buddies won't respond to us anymore.
Take your time. Hit fungi. I accept that our actions thus far have...
Something! Anything! Water balloon! Pick everyone up! Are you okay?
This isn't right. I've activated the backdoor command 3 times now with the floating hydro fungus. Is Cautelia...
Oh dear, the poor thing. The technology in the wisdom orb does make fungi more obedient to their beast tamers, but all it does to achieve this is suppress some of their basic instincts, allowing them to communicate. The trust that these 4 fungi place in their beast tamers, and the bond they now share, have grown strong.
Yay, Miko!
Please, you thought your crude replicas could keep me out? Not to mention that shoddily designed backdoor command. Did you honestly believe that no one would notice the litany of vulnerabilities in your grand plan?
Kisses!
Miko, Layla, and Hania too!
Oh, hang in. So this was all you're doing! Whatever threat the fungi might pose, you're no...
Come on, Miss Yai.
Easy now, Layla. All that's left for us to do now is to watch and wait. But Zara, you haven't completed your mission yet. You're not thinking of giving up now, are you?
Is this the moment Miss Yai said we were waiting for? Twirly Whirly, I believe in you. Take this perk down. The backdoor command is wearing off.
Still doubting what your heart tells you, honey. You're afraid. Afraid to accept that the fungus you treated as a pawn now trusts you completely. But don't keep your fungus waiting much longer. Look, now...
Pyro 1, are you really... I'm sorry. I've been so... Go. Do what you have to do.
Well, one way or another, it looks like all the fungi have returned to their... Shame on you, Elhingen! You're about to pay for...
Hold the line and keep...
Victory is within our grasp! Fine, go ahead. Use water bomb of final justice!
Flash free.
That all you got? Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Looks like I went too far.
Disgusting. You'll get frostbite.
Can't run. Well, that seemed to work.
Freshness preserved.
It's not safe to killjoy. We've only just begun. You need a hurry up. This isn't over.
You're not going anywhere.
This calculation must counterattack.
The descent. Tamerr.
Use this first.
Flash frost.
This one's well done. Finally. So quiet.
It's time for a flash.
This one's well done. An unfortunate fault.
beaten by a few measly fungi?
Miko, why didn't you stop him?
Oh, I'm just a tourist. As far as I'm aware, I don't have the authority to detain anybody within Still, you needn't worry. He won't escape. You'll see once you get back.
Ah, cryptic. Well... You're from the Corps of 30!
By order of the General Mahamatra, we're here to arrest Elhingen. The General Mahamatra has been watching Kautilya The General Mahamatra wrote a letter for the two of you. Please, take a look.
So Sino...
All right, we'll take the suspect.
You might think this is over. You haven't seen the last.
Oh, quit while you're behind, loser! Have fun in prison! Wait! Sino mentioned that he used our evidence, so... Is that where Miko was going after the last 16?
Oh, please, spare me that look. I didn't sign up for any of this. I'm supposed to be having... After the round of 16, I simply took a walk around Sumeru City with my editors. I did have a very brief conversation.
The more you try playing it down, the more...
Anyway, now that the organizer and the sponsor have both been...
The rules still stand. These little ones won the tournament and passed the ultimate trial, which means they'll be taking Elhingen, and from now on, everything about this tournament will be up to these two to decide. And after all the experience they've gained, I'm sure they are more than up to the task.
Lady Kitsune told me everything. The fungi that attacked my ancestors were out of control because they'd gone berserk. Everything I thought I knew about the fungi was based on it. You don't have to say anymore. I was too close-minded. I know that now. But now I've seen the truth with my own eyes. I hold my hands up.
Punishment? What do you take us for? Sure, you said some pretty scary things, and you were way too strict with Pyro 1, but... Wait, actually, having said that, Paimon has... Alright, Paimon's got it. Let's we were lucky enough to win this tournament and even expose a criminal conspiracy while we were at it. The responsibility for continuing to hold this now. They may have thrown the organizer and the sponsor in jail, but you can all breathe a huge...
Yes! That's what I'm talking about! That's a good call.
However, unfortunately, the wisdom orbs currently have a harmful effect on their surrounding environment, so they pose a risk to people's health. This means that we won't be able to keep our fungi friends around for the long... So, for the sake of everyone's well-being, over the coming days, we recommend that everyone entrust their fungi into the care of the best darn beast tamer, but you won't be away from them for too long. While Hania takes care of your fungi, we'll be talking to the academia with the goal of trying to resolve the current issues. And of course, this tournament was so much fun. It'd be a real shame if it... So once the technical issues are all sorted out, and we're all reunited...
Oh, so that's...
Think of it more as a reward for being the runner-up.
Don't think of it that way, Miss Hania. Spending time with shroom buddies is actually really fun. Right, Twirly Whirly? I'm gonna miss you, Twirly Whirly. Take good care of my best shroom buddy. Oh.
Traveler. Paimon. Layla.
Come on, Hania. We announced the official decision with everyone watching.
Yeah, don't worry. As a beast tamer, I accept your proposal. I will do my utmost to...
Now those sound like the... Anyway.